Hey there, everyone. Rabbi Goodson. Okay, I'm going to make a confession here. Something that I have held for almost 25 years. Well, since 1994. I was involved in an investigation. Not an official law enforcement investigation, but more like a journalistic investigation. I have a friend, or had a friend, that worked for a newspaper in Arizona. This is when I first got married. We were investigating these societies, the CFR, the Trilat, the Bilderbergers, the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, their organizations. We just wanted to know more about them, and he was going to report on them and do a small thing, a small story about them. What we found out was something I don't even think we even contemplated. Folks, this goes deeper than what you know. And I was involved in it. It was about 1995. I had just moved back to Arizona about 2 years. And a friend of mine, my friend, I've known him for years, comes up to me and asks if I want to help him. I said yeah. He then asked me if I knew anything about these organizations, and of course I said I know a little bit about them. You know, my stepfather was really big on that, like the John Birch Society. And we started looking into it. What we found out shocked even us. These organizations, the Council of Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderbergers, the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, they're just the surface. Folks, this goes deeper than you will ever know. There's a channel in here called Down the Rabbit Hole on YouTube. They don't even have the whole fact. Folks, and I'm making this video because I want a record in case anything happens to me. There is another council. This is a council that runs everything. Literally. Forget about the grays, forget about the aliens. That's smokescreen. That's the foreground. This keeps you occupied. And that's what they require, that you become occupied. That you don't look at them. And this is why President Trump, he's going after them. Or he should. This council literally controls everything. Everything else is the front. Soros is a pimp for them. Everybody else, the Clintons, Obama, they're pimps for these people. Okay, and in this council, there's only three on that council. There's a lot of participants, but only 3 on the ruling council. I know who 2 of them are. I know who 2 of them are. There's one more that we could never find out. But no one knows. About 1997, my friend comes to me and tells me that we're ending the investigation. I asked him why. He said, because I was contacted. He said, everything you have, they want. Well, I made copies of it. Unfortunately, at that time it was at a Kinko's copy in Tempe, Arizona. I gave him the originals, but I kept the copies. Around 2001, the house that my wife and I were living in was broken into. They knew what they were looking for, and they only took that. We had jewelry, we had cash. They didn't take the jewelry or cash. They took the copies that I made. That's all they took. Nothing more, nothing less. Just the copies that I made. They knew what they were looking for. Folks, there is a council that is head of everything. Now, I know you're not going to believe me, but if this comes out, my life is forfeit. And if you hear me that I have died, know this: it wasn't suicide, and it wasn't by natural causes. These people mean business, and they are willing to kill to keep their secret. The Clintons are involved, although they are not high up. They're on the lower rungs. All these people that are in the CFR, the Trilat, the Bilderbergers, the Illuminati, even the United Nations, the Vatican, they're up on the surface. You know, these people that are on the council, this council, these three, if you get rid of all of the organizations I just named, they don't care. They'll start something else. They are the men, the money men. Soros is not the money man. He gets his money from them. If anything happens to me, you'll know what happened. I became a rabbi because I wanted to serve Yahweh Elohim. But before that, I helped my friend try to expose them. This is deep, people. You need to know that the CFR, the Trilat, the Bilderbergers, the Illuminati, they're just the foreground. They're just window dressing. The real people that are in charge are this council. We couldn't even find the name of this council. Okay? I mean, I don't even think they have a name. I just call them the council. But let me tell you, they are in charge of everything. Everything. They're in charge of the Vatican. They're in charge of the United Nations. And this is what Trump is going after. To tell you the truth, I don't even think he knows that he's going after them. But they know, and they're fighting back. And they're using these organizations. The child sex trafficking, the satanic worship, that's just the surface. You've got to look deeper than that. These people, this council, these three, are even more evil. Let this be part of it.